Africa Story, scripted by Africa Tale Magazine. Produced by Ogra Wisdom. Title: The Family. Once upon a time, there lived a large family of many siblings who had all manner of diverse character traits humanity could ever imagine. They always moved in pairs, given their number. They had such a rapport with one another that none could come between them, whether in good or bad times. Through thick and thin, they learned to stick around for each other. They lived during the colonial period, characterized by high moral and intellectual standards, and class distinction, where the rich got richer and the poor poorer. This social gap only grew wider as time went by. The peculiarity of this family was its size. They were known by a few rich folks, but more widely amongst the commoners. Having a large family at the time was perceived by the upper class as a characteristic of the poor. They were considered commoners and peasant farmers, who spent more time in activities considered to be solely for the ordinary man, and further characterized by high birth rates. Often these children served as workforce in the farms, during times of war as soldiers, and as collateral for unpaid debts and pledges. 16 children were born to John Benedict Tates and Mary A. Tates, who belonged to the middle class. John Benedict was an outstanding craftsman who acquired his renown through the arts and was known amongst aristocrats as well as commoners. Wherever any of the children went, people referred to them as the family, or as society in miniature, instead of going by the Benedict name legacy that their father left behind after his passing. Peculiar to the Tates was changing their business name from Benedict to Tate. This they did to represent the fact that each of them was an embodiment of an important trait in the human life, whether it be a flaw or a strength, within the context of avarice, hate, materialism, ego, love or wisdom, to name a few. They didn't leave others indifferent wherever they passed. Instead, they ensured that people took notice of them, especially those who hadn't heard about them. The decision to change the legacy that John Benedict had worked so hard to raise was done collectively so that each person could be represented in the newly formed company, named the Tates. The day usually started with the eldest son,